The Two Gardeners. Letting go is probably one story lesson that can teach both the child and the parent valuable lesson. Children are hands down very impressionable and sensitive, and there are times when you as a parent might not want to accept that a line needs to be drawn, as children need to become independent. Here is a story that talks about the challenges of learning to do things on your own through stronger roots. Once, there lived two neighbors who used to grow the same plants in their respective gardens. One neighbor was fussy and took extreme care of her plants. The other neighbor did what was required, but left the leaves of the plants alone to grow as they pleased. One evening, there was a huge storm, accompanied by heavy rainfall. The storm destroyed many of the plants. The next morning, when the fussy neighbor woke up, she found that the plants had been uprooted and destroyed. However, when the more relaxed neighbor woke up, she found that her plants were still firmly rooted in the soil, having weathered the storm. The plant of the relaxed neighbor had learnt to do things on its own. So it had done its bit of work, grown deep roots, and made a place for itself in the soil. Thus, it had stood firm even in the storm. However, the fussy neighbor used to do everything for the plant, thereby not teaching the plant how to sustain on its own. Moral of the story: sooner or later, you have to let go and become independent. Unless you stop fussing, nothing will work on its own.